We knew Mando's scrappy little plan was going to go poorly, but we didn't expect it to be quite this much of a disaster. In Chapter 7 of The Mandalorian, Mando's troubles are stacked higher than ever before. Titled The Reckoning, the newest episode of the Disney Plus series proves that a reckoning is definitely here, and its consequences have had drastic effects on some of the show's beloved characters. Turn back now if you want to avoid some Mudhorn-sized spoilers. Kuiil, the free Ugnaught, has fallen in his last-ditch effort to secure the child back at the Mandalorian ship, the Razor Crest. Meanwhile, Mando, Cara Dune, and Greef Karga are pinned down inside the offices of the Client in Navarro, confronting the major antagonist we've all been waiting for, Moff Gideon, a former governor of the Empire. Oh, and the Client is also dead, shot down by the no-nonsense Moff Gideon. And worst of all, the child is in the hands of the Empire, or what's left of it. Moff Gideon shows us he's rigged the board from the beginning, revealing that he's tapped Mando's communications. He's brought a force of stormtroopers that Mando can't possibly outgun, and there's no enclave of other Mandalorians or bounty hunters around to help him get out this time. Moff Gideon is a different kind of villain. While the Client spoke of Baby Yoda transactionally and as a scientific specimen, Gideon, on the other hand, describes him in different terms.
It means more to me than you will ever know.
The stakes have always been presented as high from the very first episode of The Mandalorian, but only now are they beginning to be explained. The child, who has taken a back seat in most of the chapters so far, is using more of his powers than ever before, but in this episode, he carries out verifiable miracles with the Force, and it's things we've never seen in the canonical Star Wars universe ever before. We were given a hint of Baby Yoda's strength back in Chapter 2, when Mando had that nasty gash in his arm. Baby Yoda clambers out of his floating pram and reaches for the wound, only to be picked up and put back to bed. Now we know why for sure. Baby Yoda can heal significant wounds with the Force. We can think of several instances across the Skywalker saga in which that little trick would have been extremely handy. It's another game changer and creates more questions than answers. It is confirmed, however, that Mando has no idea what the Force is. Kuiil doesn't know it by name, but has heard legends and rumors, which would make sense, having been a former slave of the Empire under Emperor Palpatine. Cara Dune doesn't say what she knows either way, despite having been force-choked seconds before and being a decorated, high-ranking veteran of the Rebellion. Does she know more about the Force than she wants to let on? This chapter also takes a quick moment to shoot down at least one fan theory when Kuiil expresses doubt that Baby Yoda is a clone, or somehow grown by synthetic means. If Baby Yoda is a genuine biological article, where in the great wide galaxy did he come from? And what's a strand cast? By the end of the chapter, it appears that Mando has completely lost. The child is out of his possession and he's trapped with his only allies. Except for a few Jawas who were really asking for it, Mando has been very measured in doling out his wrath upon others. He often chooses not to kill because he's trying his best to be honorable. He is nonetheless pretty angry and stressed out all the time and has learned how to contain it. But what happens when Mando cares too much? Many people have died because of his abrupt impulse to be a dad, and the rising body count shows no signs of halting. There's a finale ahead with Chapter 8, but it seems like it'll only bring more suffering to Mando's feet. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about The Mandalorian are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.